In a world where history hides in the smallest, treasures one place dares to reveal the truth. Welcome to NC Coins World, your gateway to rare coins, secret values, and million-dollar discoveries. Every coin has a story. Every story could change your life. Stay with us because the next coin might just be worth a fortune. Subscribe now and let the treasure hunt begin. After 2008, the story of Lincoln pennies changed forever. The Lincoln Memorial design was retired, and a new era began. But what happened to the last pennies of 2008? Who actually owns them now? And how much did collectors pay to secure these rare coins? Take John Maxwell from Texas. He discovered a 2008 double-die penny hidden in a roll. He didn't know its value at first. Later, experts evaluated it and confirmed it was worth over $15,000. He sold it quietly to another collector in New York. John still remembers holding that coin in his hand, amazed that a tiny penny could hold such power. Then there's Sarah Bennett from California. She bought a lot of 2008 Lincoln pennies at a flea market. Among them, one off-center strike stood out. It looked strange under the light, and the Lincoln Memorial seemed slightly tilted. Experts verified it as an ultra-rare era coin, and Sarah sold it for $22,500. She calls it the luckiest find of her life. Michael Thompson in Florida had a different story. He inherited an old coin collection from his grandfather. Inside it, a 2008 transitional penny appeared, a coin struck with leftover dies from earlier years. It had unique markings and subtle color differences. After evaluation, Michael's penny was sold for $18,750, making headlines among local collectors. Even overseas collectors took notice. Hiroshi Tanaka from Japan purchased a 2008 penny with a faint die clash. It was rare, subtle, and almost invisible to the naked eye. He paid $14,800 to add it to his private collection of US-era coins. For him, owning this coin was about history, prestige, and the thrill of discovery. And the patterns are fascinating. Collectors around the world began tracking specific mint marks, die errors, and subtle flaws. The ones with doubled letters, faint die cracks, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet textures suddenly became highly sought after. The market reacted fast. Coins that would have been worth a few cents in 2008 suddenly sold for thousands by 2010. Each story, each sale, adds a layer to the lost history of the Lincoln Memorial penny. Imagine being part of that circle, knowing that a tiny coin in your hand could have made someone millions in the past decade. The thrill, the surprise, and the unbelievable value, all hidden in a small copper disc. Collectors like Emily Rogers, David Lee, and Carlos Ramirez all had similar experiences. From flea markets to old wallets, from inherited collections to chance discoveries, these pennies found new homes for prices that would shock the ordinary coin owner. Every 2008 Lincoln penny sold during this period left a trail that tells the story of how collectors suddenly realized the true worth of a simple cent. And every collector who held these coins understood one thing: history and fortune can sometimes come in the smallest packages. The story of 2008 pennies continues with even more astonishing finds. Collectors realized that these coins were not just cents, they were tiny treasures from history. Take Robert Ellis from New York. He found a 2008 penny with an unusual shine. Under magnification, the letters "In God We Trust" showed faint doubling. Experts valued it at $19,500. Robert couldn't believe that a coin he casually picked from a jar could hold so much fortune. Across the country, Lisa Morgan in Illinois discovered a penny with a subtle die crack running across the Lincoln Memorial. It was rare, almost imperceptible, but collectors recognized its uniqueness immediately. She sold it for $21,000, joining a growing group of people who realized 2008 pennies were far more valuable than anyone expected. Even international collectors jumped in. Alexander Petrov from Russia acquired a 2008 penny showing slight metal anomalies. The coin's copper-plated zinc surface had an unusual texture that indicated a transitional strike. He paid $16,800, thrilled to add a US rare penny to his numismatic collection. Then there's Hannah Wright from Canada. She had inherited her grandfather's coin collection and discovered a 2008 penny with off-center strike. Half of Lincoln's face was missing, and the memorial columns were slightly skewed. It became her most prized coin, selling for $25,000 in a private collector deal. Every penny sold during this period tells a story. It's not just about money, it's about history, the end of the Lincoln Memorial design, and the final years before the 2009 Shield cents arrived. Collectors track mint marks, die variations, doubled letters, die cracks, and even tiny anomalies in planchets. Some coins sold quietly through private sales, while others went to auctions, making headlines in numismatic magazines. Names like Jonathan Clark, Priya Singh, Marcus Johnson, and Isabella Torres appear in the records, all connected by these rare 2008 pennies. The market transformed. Coins that were once everyday cents suddenly became priceless artifacts. Collectors were willing to pay thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, just for the right mistake, the right mint variation, or the rare transitional strike. It was a golden era for Lincoln penny enthusiasts. Each coin sold added a chapter to the lost story of the 2008 Lincoln Memorial cents. From ordinary wallets to rare coin cabinets, from New York to Tokyo, these pennies traveled the world, leaving trails of fortune and history behind. And for anyone holding a 2008 penny today, the lesson is clear. Look closely. Examine every detail. The next hidden treasure could be sitting right in your drawer. This coin isn't just copper and zinc. It's a piece of history, a collectible legend, and potentially a fortune waiting to be discovered. Remember to comment below if you own a 2008 penny with unusual features, send us a photo by email, and subscribe to NC Coins World. The story of these pennies is far from over, and more secrets are waiting to be uncovered.